Hello and welcome back to WhiteLinesFootball. Lewis again here today, back for the first video in the Gillingham 2018 to 2019 season. The first league video as we make the long journey north to Accrington Stanley. Gillingham's open. It's currently 6:25 AM. It's an early one, but league football's back. Let's do this. It's been a long pre-season. Gillingham ended it with a defeat away to Colchester last week, a 5-1 hammering. I think Lovell, he said himself, he's probably learned a lot about his team from that game. Mark Byrne got sent off. He started with a 3-5-2. He's flat between that and a diamond, so I don't know what he's going to go with today, but either one, we're going to hope for 3 points. Accrington are on a high, you know, they've got a good management, you know, John Coleman's there, got good players like Billy Key, banging them in last season. They beat good teams in pre-season, and they're going to be buzzing coming up from League 2 as champions. It's going to be a hard place to go, but the boys have got to be up for it. Got a few injuries, which is a big problem. Tom Eves missed a lot of pre-season. He's played just 90 minutes throughout. The likes of Connor Wilkerson, Elliot Bliss and Josh Rhys are also going to miss today's game. So I'm going to give you the team I would go with. I would go with the diamond. I think the back five picks itself. You know, you've got Thomas Holy in goal, Luke O'Neill, Gabriel Zakuani, Max Amer and Bradley Garmston. I'd go with Billy Bingham at the bottom of the diamond, Mark Byrne and Callum Riley either side with Dean Parrott in behind, Josh Parker and Liam Nash. So obviously we are a little light up top at the minute. I think Josh Parker gets the nod over Brandon Hanlon at this point because I think it's probably a bit too much of a risk to go with Nash and Hanlon, both unproven at this level. Parker, he's been a bit lazy lately, but he's got a few goals and that's important. I think Lovell might go with the back three. I think Bingham will probably drop out of that team for Lacey. But I think I'll go with the back four because obviously the calamity at Colchester last week was with the back three. It was probably with the team Lovell wanted to go with. And I also don't think we've got the personnel to play the back three. I don't think Luke O'Neill is the best wing back, and I think Billy Bingham should be playing in the team either way. But we're nearly at the coach now, so obviously it's leaving at 6:30 for a 3 PM kickoff, so it's going to be a long one. I don't know exactly how it's going to take. It's probably about 500 miles more than that, actually. And yeah, we're parking up, heading towards the coach, but football's back. Let's do this. Atmosphere's going to be good. Accrington will be buzzing, but we're going to be there to spoil the party. Let's start the season with 3 points. Come on, you Jules. So we're in the ground now. Did a little interview with an Accrington fan, it's called Stanley fan. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Hopefully my interview with him will be on his channel. Didn't manage to catch him to be on my channel, but he does good stuff. It was a good interview, so check that out. But we're in the ground, the team lineup is out. It's an interesting one. Callum Riley misses out and Liam Nash misses out is the main thing. Lovell's gone with a diamond. It's obviously the normal back five, Thomas Holy, Luke O'Neill, Max Amer, Gabriel Zakuani, Bradley Garmston. Billy Bingham is at the bottom of the diamond, tip at the bottom. And then Regan Charles Cook and Mark Byrne either side with Dean Parrott behind Josh Parker and Brandon Hanlon. So we don't actually have the bench yet, but no news on Callum Riley. Obviously Connor Wilkerson's going to miss this game, and hopefully Tom Eves is on the bench because he's here as well. It's a really small stadium, but we're in the terraces. But now to go to a kick-off. Excited for the season opener. Gillingham's bench, you have Tom Hadler, Barry Fuller, Aaron Simpson, Navid Nasseri, Bradley Stevenson, Liam Nash and Tom Eves. So it's good to see Eves make the bench, but there's no Callum Riley, no Alex Lacey. Both picked up injuries. So Lovell spoke about squad depth. That's going to be important with his injuries. With the likes of Rhys, Wilkerson, List, you know, Riley and Lacey all miss him. Squad depth's going to come into question. It's interesting to see Simpson here rather than Finn O'Mara, no centre back on the bench. But yeah, the squad's out. 45 minutes of kick-off. Should be a good one in the blue kit today.
One more. That's right.
There's about 10 minutes till kick-off. The players are back in the change room shed things. It's not the nicest ground, but we're here. Ground's not exactly bouncing, but good voice in the away fans. Kick-off is very close. see here then Accrington with an early free kick and a bit of early possession, but Gill's dealing with it easily enough. It's a very fluid midfield for Gillingham. It's starting to be being on the left, Dean Parrott at the bottom, with Regan Charles cooking behind the strikers, but we're just underway, no chances to note for either side yet. Gillingham on top at the minute. Luke O'Neill's free kick takes a massive deflection and it falls into the path of Mark Byrne, who hits it left footed, but the keeper saves well. Best chance of the game so far. Interesting decision from the lines, we're giving Accrington throw. Leads to a Accrington chance, no save come, Aimer heads it off the line. It's a very open game so far. Oh my god, it's the easiest chance of the game. Regan Charles Cook and Mark Byrne do really well on the right. Pull back Josh Parker, who leans back, he's absolutely skied it. Get it on target, that's a goal. Yes! Come on! Yes! 1-0 to Gillingham. Billy Bingham does really well for Brady Garmson, loses the ball, he breaks all the way through. Regan Charles Cook pulls it back across goal. Brandon Hallen's there to put it in. 1-0 to Gillingham, come on. And towards half time of this game, a couple of chances for either side. Mark Burns just escaped a possible red card for a second game in a row. He's booked for a high challenge, but Gill's still pretty much in control. Midfield's looking solid. It's a good performance so far. Good play from Byrne down the right, he pulls back for Parker. It's hard to see from here, but it looks like he's missed another good chance. Yeah, still 1-0. Yeah! I've always rated him. Josh Parker gets at the end of a Luke O'Neill cross. It's a brilliant cross, as we expect for Luke O'Neill. And Josh Parker gets to the end of it. Third time lucky, and it's 2-0. So it's half time here. It is Accrington 0, Gillingham 2. So who expected that? Brilliant half football. I think Gillingham moved the ball really well. The pitch has really helped. It's a really nice pitch here. The ball's moved well. I think the formation was definitely the right choice. Midfield, it's been obviously a lot of rotation, but Dean Parrott's playing at the bottom of the diamond. Billy Bingham's playing on the left. I think it's to make up with the absence of Callum Riley with his left-footed presence on the left side. Mark Burns playing on the right, and Regan Charles Cook is playing behind the strikers. Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think the best players on the pitch have been Regan Charles Cook and Brandon Hallam. Hallam took his goal really well, and Cook produced the goal really well, really. Both look like threatening, both more than wanted their places, and both more than supported the signings. Lovell's choice to sign both of them so far. I think defensively we've been great, everyone's backing everyone up. I think a couple of times they've got in behind Garmson, but everyone's backing everyone up. Holy's done what he had to do. And yeah, I think there's more goals in it. Parker missed a couple of good chances. Mark Byrne had a good shot as well. I don't know which way it'll go, but it'll be nice to get a couple of goals up our end shooting this way. But at the minute, we're 1-0 up. It's a great start to the season, and I think we're joined top of the league at the minute. So it's currently, I think, it's sprayed with the sprinklers. Accrington 0, Gillingham 2.
4-4 new team.
First real action of the first half, Billy Bingham just turned into Lionel Messi, taking it past like 2 players. Comes like Charles Cook, plays it across goal, it's out for a corner. Gill's threatening on the counter. 60 minutes gone, it's still 2-0. Accrington making their first change of the game. Not threatening too much, just gave him a few chances in the second half. Gillingham still looking comfortable enough. Brandon Hannon pressing up top still. Gill's yet to make a change, it's still 2-0. About 68 minutes gone, Accrington's starting to get a foothold in the game. Josh Parker gets us forward as he's brought down, but it's still 2-0. Time's ticking away, cross comes into the box now, runs out. But Accrington on top, but Gill still 2-0 up. Accrington fans a good voice now. Billy Bingham goes away, free kick for Accrington. Tom Moose is on the pitch here, places Brandon Hallam, top debut from him with the goal, and it's still 2-0. 70 minutes, it ticks over. Eases on Quills and a nuisance. Dean Parrott comes close. Accrington still trying to break us down. 78 minutes gone. We're getting closer. Accrington have been poor, the finish has been poor. Gill's been boys online, Zakwani and O'Neill. Accrington have been poor. Still only one change for Gill's. We're ticking over. 86 minutes gone, Accrington have a corner and the defenders get each other's way. Accrington defenders heading the ball, that is, and it goes out for a goal kick. Still only one change for Gill's. I think I'll probably do in a series for Charles Cook at this point, something along those lines. But it's still 2-0 and fingers crossed, looks like Gillingham are going to win it. Close Accrington have come and hit it wide from a corner. The clean sheet is preserved for the moment. It's about to tick over 90 minutes. Tommy's just sent a header over the other end. Let's find out how many. 4 minutes at a time from a first day win. Full time, 2-0 win. What a way to start the season. So obviously I'm back from the game. It is the next day now. I got in last night about 11:15. I was absolutely knackered. I went to sleep. I was at work at 5:30 this morning. So came home from work, sorted my life out. Going to finish the video. So obviously a 2-0 result. A lot of travelling. I think we left left the Cricketers, the pub, at 6:30. We got to stadium about 1 o'clock. Watched the game, left there at 5, and we got home just before 11. So a lot of travelling, but it's all worth it, and I'd do it all over again for the 3 points. What a game. I know you can only beat what's in front of you. Accrington were really poor. I think if they carry on like that, they'll struggle this season, but I did expect more from them. You know, they're a good side. They come up as champions last year. They're undefeated at home since December. Haven't lost at home this year. Their attendance sort of halved from the last game of the season, I think, and it was quite dead, and Accrington were poor. You know, Holly didn't make a save. There were 2 shots on target. O'Neill blocked 1, and Aimer cleared the other one off the line. I think it was quite simple for Gillingham. In terms of ourselves, like I say, Holly didn't have a save to make. It was a little bit nervy. You know, he beat himself out with his kicking. His kicking was better today, obviously under a new goalkeeping coach now. Chalmers Stevens, Glenn Johnson moved on to West Ham Ladies, but he only kicked one ball out today, which is progress on last season. I think Luke O'Neill was excellent. You know, he put a brilliant cross in for Parker's header, sturdy defensively. In my opinion, the best right back in the league. I think I tweeted out yesterday, we're going to need to either sell him on in January or get him on tied on a new deal before the end of the year, because he's going to move on for free, and that's going to be a real loss. Max Aimer and Gabby Zakwani, brilliant partnership, carried on from where they left off last season. Both of them solid. Aimer cleared one off the line, Zakwani put his body on the line and said hello to him at the end. Obviously we interviewed him on the channel before. It was great to see him. A clean sheet. Bradley Garmston, good down the left. He's getting back up to full fitness, which is what we like to see. And in the midfield, I think that was where the game was won, really. You know, we expected to see Billy Bingham come out and play at the bottom. Expected Dean Parrott to play at the top, but it was completely different. Dean Parrott sat at the bottom, Mark Byrne and Billy Bingham either side, and Regan Charles Cook at the top. Obviously a lot of rotation, but I think that's probably the midfield, a good midfield. Callum Riley, you thought probably would have started, but I think he's going to have to fight his way back in now, because Billy Bingham was really impressive where Riley would play normally. Bingham going both ways as well, which you don't normally necessarily associate him with. Regan Charles Cook, my man of the match, caused that, which was so many problems, especially in the first half. Brandon Hallen as well up top, he got his goal. And Josh Parker, I slated him. He missed a couple of really good chances, but he did get a goal. I think his hold-up play was generally good. He was offside 3 times, which is really poor. That's lazy, and he is quite a lazy player, but he scored a goal. He warranted his start, and Lovell got it right yesterday. You know, they moved the ball really well, and it was really nice. I think the pitch helped a lot. We might not see the same in Priestfield, but it was nice. It was a good start. You can only beat what's in front of you, and excellent start. Obviously, Tom Hayes came on. It was good for him to get some minutes, nearly got a goal as well. I was surprised Lovell only made 1 change. Looking at our bench, it probably wasn't the strongest bench, but I think he probably could have brought on Naseri and maybe Liam Nash towards the end. Just get some minutes in legs, keep the rotation healthy and morale higher. But you know, the result is the most important thing, and that's what we got at the end of the day. Second in the league, let's end the season now. That's why I see it. But we've got Burton next week at home. They're struggling at the minute, so hopefully we can get a good result there. Then we have Millwall away in the Cup, which me and my dad actually won 3 tickets to in a raffle yesterday. So that's cool. And then Walsall away as well. So the game's coming thick and fast now. Season's well and truly back, and we obviously love it. It's good. And talking of the season being back, our channel partners have been back doing their vlogs. Matt, Ben and Rhys. I'll leave a link to all of their channels in the description. Rhys just hit 900 subscribers, which is cool. So be sure to check out their vlogs. League One podcast. They've rebranded to the Football League podcast. Their first podcast is out as well, so check that out too. But remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to check out all our other channels. Up the bloody Gills. What a result. Come on. What a day. Please remember to like, subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.